Now back to more with Coach Holgerson.
Welcome back to the Dana Holgerson Show. And inside the Spavital den, we've got WVU offensive coordinator Jake Spavital, and I'm the Wolfman. And Jake, this is your third time you've come in this in the 3 games because the offense is really clicking at a high performance speed. And I really wanted to get and look at the run game starting off here because last week we talked on the radio that you wanted bloody noses, a little more of that attitude. I think you got it here. And let's take a look at Justin Crawford as he comes out again. He got 102 yards, leading the Big 12 in rushing.
Right. Yeah, so again, we wanted to establish a run. We wanted to have that bloody your nose mentality up front. So this is a great example of a power play right here where you're going to have Elijah Wellman right here at the fullback position. He's going to go and kick out the defensive end. You're going to have a pulling guard, and this is great patience by Crawford, allowing Bosch to turn around to get to his linebacker. All right, it's all under control. He finds his crease and he hits it up. All right, makes a decent play right there. There's a lot of guys rallying to the ball, but he still stays vertical and north and south, and he's getting those added yards.
He is, and he's falling forward.
For sure. That's all you always want to do in the run game.
Well, we keep talking about the red zone and how Justin Crawford needs to finish. And this is a great way of finishing by him, but also by his teammates.
Oh, for sure. This is definitely, I think this was a second down call that you're on 2nd down and 9. We run power again. All right, now this is a different look, but Elijah has the great patience to move on up to the next guy that closes, that shows up. He puts his nose right into him. He starts pushing. Now, the thing that's great about this is you have Bosch, who's actually coming down. His linebacker ends up scraping over the top, so he continues to play, all right? You've got Josh Sills out there as well. So you got a lot of big bodies with Elijah out there too. You love the finish with Crawford getting into the end zone, but I love how that offensive line and Elijah Wellman is just pushing everybody into the end zone.
Great team effort. And what's really neat about that too is because you say the running backs have to have patience for the holes to open, but the fullback at Elijah, he has to have that same patience to get up in the crease to make that extra block.
Exactly. He's got to be patient, but at the same time, if he's got to withstand a block for a long amount of time. And if you look at that one right there, he withstood that block for about 9 yards. So that's a great play.
So now we're going to move on to Martell Petaway, another back right in the system, just jumping right in and going to the next level, replacing with the first teamer.
Yeah, so this was a great opportunity to get Petaway some touches. He's been doing a great job for us. I think he has the best patience when it comes to these gap schemes, right? Again, this is another power play, right? Now, what's amazing about this play is this is an added hitter, right? This is the free hitter that we can't block. Normally, you throw off of that where you can get this on the perimeter, right? But Will has so much confidence in Petaway and his patience and how he gets north and south, right, that we know that Petaway is probably going to have the ability to make that guy miss, where he ends up running through really 2 guys, makes the guy miss, getting those tough yards, almost gets a first down. I think he does get the first down right here, which is a great, tough run for Petaway.
Strong runner.
Very strong.
Next play. Here's the last of the running plays I want to show you, but this is kind of neat. I've been talking about this all year, is that you have all these big offensive linemen here, and you got Trayvon Wesco here, going to lead block, but this guy right here, he's 5'6". He gets in there, he disappears to his defensive opponents here, and then all of a sudden he appears into the crease. But if you see him in the crease, that's the first time, he's already gone. It's too late.
Definitely. He's very, especially with a lot of misdirection where you're pulling offensive guards and tackles, right? It's going to get confusing for those linebackers because Tevin is a smaller guy, but he does have that ability to hit the hole pretty efficiently. Now, would like to see him be a little bit more patient and jump to that other hole right here. All right, this is a 4th down and 1 call. All right, he's one to get north and south to get the first down, but a little bit more patient, he can get to that. But with him being so small, all right, it allows him that ability to jump cut and get out in space and make a good play.
He's going to have a bright future.
He is.
So, Jake, let's take a look now at Will Greer in this offensive passing game. And, last week you talked about that you and him are really on the same page, and you could give signals, and before you finish your signals, he already knows he's turning his back on it. He knows what you want to do here. Well, let's take a look here now again. Gary Jennings, 23 receptions on the season. He had 6 in the game here, and he just keeps making big grabs.
Yeah, definitely. And this was a play where we wanted to do an inside receiver fade to David Sills up top if you like this matchup with this player right here. All right, or you could do a matchup right here with Gary Jennings on he's going to run a corner fade is what we've been calling these. All right, but if you look up top, Sills actually wins, but he's got so much confidence in Gary, and Gary's been there for him throughout the course of these previous 2 games where he wanted to take a shot. It ends up being matched up pretty well by the defense, but Will does a great job of throwing this ball inside. Gary does a great job of boxing the guy out and making a big high point play.
Big body, high point play here, and a great throw to put it right there at the high point.
For sure, that was really just those guys executing at a high level.
Okay, so now we're going to see Karan White here, number 2. a 28-yard touchdown. I'll tell you, he's getting big air, man. He's going up for the ball. He's saying, that's mine.
Right, and that was something that we've, have emphasized all through spring ball, fall camp about getting bigger bodies out there on the field, trying to make some plays in the red zone. Right here, this leverage right here, this isolation between the DB and the receiver, that's not your best leverage to run a fade ball into. So Will does a really good job at throwing a back shoulder throw on this kid, which puts that in a spot where Karan at least has stems right at him. He head nods him there for a second, all right, understanding that it could be thrown to the back shoulder. All right, great ball placement, great play by both those kids.
I mean, great ball placement. Outside. I mean, that's just
Outside,
knowing the little things. It's those little things that you have to know as a quarterback and
exactly.
receiver. And that's what we talk about chemistry, right?
Exactly. And, I don't know what you tell that DB for the other team. He's actually in a good position. That's just a great ball placement and great play by those kids.
So the last play I want to break down with you here is getting Chugs here a little bit of love with his first touchdown as a Mountaineer, and also this young receiver here, Reggie Roberson, getting his first touchdown. Take it away.
Yeah, definitely. Love seeing this play where two guys get their first career touchdown, throw and catch. Chugs has been doing a great job all year. Really pleased with him. I think I have enough confidence for him to go in and operate this offense. This is a run play called down here. You could tell that they are overplaying the run with these wide splits right here. That is also going to allow for Reggie to work his route where he stems this guy pretty well. He squares him up, runs a slant route, but if you look, there's a huge window right there for this slant to get in there. Chugs delivers a great ball, and it's good to see the success of these two kids.
Awesome. Hopefully a lot more success to come.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, hey, thanks for stopping into your own den here. We really appreciate it, and good luck to Kansas.
All right.
Cool, man. Hey, stay tuned for the Dana Holgerson Show for a lot more to come.
Wolf's Den is sponsored by the all-wheel drive RAV4, the official SUV of the Mountaineers, with all these advanced safety features standard. Visit buyatoyota.com for special offers. Toyota, let's go places.
Don't go away. More of the Dana Holgerson Show is coming up.